everybody, and welcome back to another episode from me, Jenfire, on the Truly Bedrock server. Hey guys, how you doing? It's been a couple of weeks since I put out an episode from this server, and that's because I took a little bit of a trip. If you want to see how that trip went, have a look at the VOD that I posted last week. While I've been away, I have been on here in the meantime, and things have changed a little bit around here. Let me show you. There's a small forest appeared and a whole bunch of podzol, and that is because while I was away, I spent my time gathering some materials. Now, I ran out of wood, and I needed a whole bunch of mushroom stems for future projects. We've also got this little bit of a hill here. Now, I've dug this out a little bit. On my Twitch channel, I have a couple of redemptions where you can name an item if you wish, and I wanted somewhere to put it, so here's the wall of items, and then here is our chest full of spoons. Guys, love your faces. And we even have a spoon dispenser behind the banner there, but I thought I would like a nice ornate place to display your items. We also have a new percentage thing on the channel. And you guys have been gathering some ducks. So we've got our little rubber duckies over here. We've got our fancy ducks, which are our little mallards over here. And then we've got a whole bunch of veil feathers. Gary, hi. Over here. Now this is gonna need to be expanded sometime very soon, especially with the amount of attempts that some of you are going for. I swear you need your own vault at this point. I'm having a lot of fun with the ducks. Just love you guys. Thank you for interacting with the stream. So that's something else we've done. See, look, they're all up the cliff and everything. Down here, round the back, I've been digging out this room. Now, this room is what we're going to be focusing on today. This is today's project because we spent some time last time. We spent some time putting a glass dome over our nasty growth on top of the hill in an effort to contain its stench, because poor Ricky came over and said that he could smell it from his area. So in an effort to contain it, we put a dome over it. Go have a look. It's over here and it's grown again. Oh, it's up. Is that a flower? All of the ground has been corrupted up to the edge of this enclosure. And that has opened up. Does that not look like a flower to you guys? I kind of dare not go inside it at this point. I don't know where the sheep went. I don't know whether they despawned or whether they got poisoned or what, but this kind of gave me an idea, because there must be something here. I don't know, in the soil or something. Must be something here that's helping this thing grow. I don't think dome helped. I think that gave kind of a greenhouse effect, looking at this. I think we made some mistakes, guys. I've been following your guys' suggestions, guys, on how to deal with this, and I think we made a wrong decision here. We've kind of accelerated the growth. So this kind of sounds like experiments to me. What is that? What is that on the moon? Sorry, excuse me a minute. What is that on the moon? Do I have the bits for a spyglass? Let me see. I've got some shards. Do I have copper? I do have copper already smelted. I have lots of copper already smelted. Give me that. What is this? Okay, I can't see it there. Why are there people on the moon? Why is there a house on the... Is that... There's a house on the moon and... I'm trying to see what this says. Where's it gone? Oh. Upside down. Jeff was here. What? I have so many questions. I think all this is going to need investigating. The plant, the moon. I think I'm going to change outfits, so I'll be right back. "5 minutes, please. Give me a moment." Okay, I'm ready. I have changed my outfit because we're getting a kind of a science experiment feel. I decided I was going to put my lad coat on for this episode. So, got my hair all tied up. I got my lad coat on. Let's get ready for some experiment, shall we? I'm going to sort out the rest of this room and then we're going to start to make it lavish. Now, you see I have a beacon here. Slack has very kindly lent me the use of his just spare beacon that he had lying around until I can get my own. So we're gonna do this and this and this, because we all just happen to have spare beacons lying around. Very humble. This is actually the one from Humble Hills. I will put it back when I'm done. But thank you very much for that, Slack. Now let's get to digging. I decided I was going to do a random bonus stream while I was digging this out, and a lot of you came to keep me company while I was doing it, and saw some sneaky behind the scenes stuff as well. Thank you for keeping me company while I was digging. It passes the time so much quicker. What do you guys feel about seeing behind the scenes stuff? Do you like it? Would you like to see more? Tell me how you feel in the comments below. Right, as you can see, we dug it out. Quite large. I've even gone through the side of the hill here, so I'm going to have to do some kind of structural work at the side here. But we've got a friend as well who decided to pick up some blocks for us while we were digging. And up here, I've dug this section out as well. So this is the size I want it. Now what I need to do, I need to get my concrete sorted out, because at the minute, I've only got concrete powder. Now I need some light grey concrete powder, I need some black concrete powder, and I need some yellow concrete powder for the rest of this floor. So let's go and put that together. Just looking at this thing as kind of an overview from over here, you can kind of get a sense of how big this thing is getting. I'm more than a little concerned, but I didn't realize it was that big. You can see where it's actually started creeping out further than the dome, because we only put the glass dome around the main part of it. Yeah. It's a clear night tonight. I'm really hoping we're not going to get another storm anytime soon, but you never know. Looking at that over there, that's the far corner of the laboratory, what's going to be. You can actually see all the way to Ricky's place. That right there is Ricky's village. I'm wondering whether I should have it as a protruding building or whether I should terraform over the top of it and have this hill come out to this little mound here. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to go with that yet. What do you think would be a good idea, guys? Well, this is what I've got to start with. I've got quite a lot of white concrete. Now, I may need a little bit more than this. I'm not actually sure how much this is going to be when it's all spread out. But we're gonna make a start on it anyway. Actually, while I think about it, I'm gonna need some lights as well as the iron and everything. I happen to know that Liara has a light shop, and I happen to know that Zap has left some moss for me over in his light shop. So let's go over there and see where they are. You know what? I actually forgot that Zap's place was an observatory. That's pretty interesting. I wonder if we could maybe use that for scientific reasons at some point. Zap's base / shop. Okay, lights. Lights, lights. How much? 1 diamond is stacked. Nice. And what's this? This my moss, I think. My moss? Oh, that's to lower level. He said there was a box of moss for me, so I'm assuming it's this one. Whoop. And oh, how much are these? 1 diamond is stacked. How much do I have? Have a look. I think we've got enough. I've got an empty shulker somewhere. There it is. Let's fill it up. And of course, the yellow ones. There we go. I think they're going to have to stay in my inventory. Let's put my diamonds back. Keep my stuff. Got my moss. Thank you very much, Zap. Guys, if you haven't checked him out already, there's a link in the description to Zap's channel. Ooh, portal. Let's go this way. Okay, so which part are we in? Right, in the middle, aren't we? We are down the back here. Just next door to Groover. Because Tiz very kindly hooked us up to the Nether Hub. I'm gonna pop that down there. I'm gonna grab some of these out of here, and I'm gonna start work on filling all the concrete in. Let's see how far the white concrete takes us. So I hope you guys enjoyed the mini montage of the floor being done there. We're gonna put the walls in. I'm gonna put water on them as well. It's a lot easier doing it that way than it is how I was doing it before, which was making the concrete first and then placing it. So it's a lot easier to just put it in place first and then wet it. I've found it's a lot quicker. How do you guys make your concrete? Some people do it this way, some people do it the way I was doing it before, and some people, like my good friend T-Man, use a gas blaster, which I've heard Zap has made T-Man's gas blaster concrete farm. I might want to go and check that out at some point because I'm going to need a lot of concrete for future projects as well. Done the majority of the walls. I've just had to go and get some more concrete. I need to wet the walls and I need to put the ceiling in. That's why I've gone and made some actual concrete, not concrete powder, because I don't want it to fall on my head. So let's get to doing that, shall we? This ceiling might take a little while. Let's, if you think really, really hard right now, we're going to do a little trig, okay? We're going to skip to when the ceiling's finished, like this. And just like that, just like magic, we have a full ceiling. We also have another friend that came to join us, which is perfect. I've got plans for these guys in the future. Now, I still need to, sorry, this guy, do you have the orange tulips I asked you for? Excuse me, come back. No, you don't. But you do have baby drip leaf. Okay, that's acceptable. I'll be right back. Where you at? Come here. Stay still. Yes, I would like these, please. And go on. Okay, we'll have some of those as well. I don't really need the rest of the stuff. I do need you to go and find the orange tulips though. Please? Right. As I was saying, I do need to fill in the windows over there. I do need to do this section up here. And I need to do lighting and such. But we've got the main room completed now. However, during that, I know you guys heard it too. I heard the lightning, but I also heard glass breaking. I think we need to go and investigate. And there's only one place outside that has glass. Let's go see what damage has been caused this time, shall we? Oh, yep, that's pretty much what I thought had happened. Stand on this side, more intact. That looks pretty dangerous. Oh my goodness, the smell again. Nope, we're gonna go over this way. That is disgusting. See if we can get a better angle on here. Look. It looks like it's gotten bigger. Or wider or something, but it's definitely been hit. Oh yeah, that's got bigger. Blech, I need a mask. That is disgusting. Blech. What to do next? I think I'm gonna have to get some experiments set up in this laboratory. Words I can't say. Laboratory. So we are gonna go collect a few things, I think. I'll meet you down there. Just thinking, I might want to finish the lab first before I put the equipment in it. Let's do that bit, and then we'll put the equipment in. That sounds like a better plan, right? Right. Now this is much, much better. Let me show you inside, guys. We have our little decontamination room. We can hang your stuff up, get changed on a little bench there into either your hazmat suit or your lab coat. I'm currently wearing my lab coat. We've got some steam here. We've got a little shower if they need extra decontamination as well. Here we go. We've got our offices in here as well. I'm going to put another office of some description in this side, but I've also made a hole here. And I'll show you why I've made this hole. We have got an observation balcony around the entire place now. This is much, much nicer. And thank you, Stream, for your input on the railings there, Ranger. Very nice. We still need to put lighting in, but it's all sealed up. We've got our balcony. We've got eventually our way down is we're gonna make a little elevator in here so you can get down to the main floor. So yeah, now I need to start coming up with some experiments to put in it. Now, we had a little discussion about what we want to do here. We are investigating the moon, so that's astrology. We are investigating the growing plant type thing, so biology. And we're also investigating the weather around here, the freak storms, which is meteorology. I can't say that word. I had so much trouble trying to pronounce it. I even practiced. I practiced trying to say that before I press play here, before I press record. I know what I mean. Right. In the comments below, please, if you have any suggestions on what kind of experiments we can run, let me know. We've also, in the Discord, we have a suggestion box in one of the channels for experiments. So come on, we're in this together. You can be my little scientists with me. We can do this together. What are we experimenting? What would you like to see? I'm gonna get started with a couple, and we'll see where we can go from there. In the meantime, though, I think that broken glass needs to come down because it's not safe. It's in danger of collapsing now. So let's go get rid of that because it's neither use nor ornament now. It's broken. And then we'll see what experiments I'm going to make in the lab. Now, I'm going to approach this with caution because this glass is broken. But I think I'm going to do this in the daytime. Look at that. Let's see if I can get a little closer. This is being very careful here. Yeah, that's weird looking in the middle. I'm going to do this in the daytime so I don't get zapped off by a stray lightning bolt in the middle of the night. I thought that would be a safer option, she says, standing on the edge of broken glass. Now that that's all taken care of and all nice and safe, I've decided what the first experiment is going to be. You see our little friends here behind us? Well, they look kind of sick. So I think the first thing is I need to set up my brewing stand so that I can make some potions to make them better. And you never know, they might find themselves a job here in the lab afterwards. So I've got my little notebook here, my little clipboard, so I can take some notes along the way. First thing we're going to do is going to set this up. You can see I've put a couple of doors in as well. Got a little exit sign over there. Thank you, Chewy, for helping me out with the little science pack I've got going on. The doors are going to be for future potential offshoot rooms. But for now, can you see this in the corner? I like the texture of these blocks because to me they look like a power outlet. So this is where we're going to start. Like this. And like this. We're going to get our main desk. On our main desk, we're going to put our brewing stand because that is the main item here. Oh, kind of want... Nope, wrong block. This one. Kind of like a fume hood across the top. I'm going to use this to stand on for a minute. Put our hopper in there. And then we need a little bit of a splash guard because we don't want these chemicals from these potions leaking out everywhere. There's a little bit of a splash guard. Now, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 over here like this, and then 7 across the top. This is going to be where the pipes are hidden, and these 3 are going to be liquid tanks. So using banners, I can put some details on these things. So first of all, we're going to have a power switch. So this is a light grey banner with a black stripe with a light grey border in that order. And then we've got a grey banner with the orange half, with the grey border, and then the light grey border. Same again, only the lower third in red. And then a yellow one with the grey border and the light grey border. But they're various levels of full, or supposed to be. So everything needs an emergency stop button, so we're going to put that there. And since we're dealing with liquids, we're going to have a pressure gauge on here, and then we need to connect our tanks up with some pipe work. It's something to stand on for a minute. I would like these a specific way up. Let's see if we can attach those like so. And there we go. There is our fancy little potion station with all our liquid tanks, on-off switch, emergency stop, and connected to the power. Now then, let's make these guys feel a little bit better, shall we? A water bottle and a fermented spider eye makes the weakness potion. The gunpowder makes it splash, and then we've got our apples here. We only need 2 of them at the minute. Go potion of weakness, and then let's make it splash. There we go. 1, 2, 3. I only need 2 of them, so I'm going to put one away. Hi. I don't know if this is going to hurt or not, but I'm going to try and make you feel a little bit better. There you go, you're shaking. You're shaking too. Here we go. There's one. And there's the other. Look, guys, they've already got lab coats on. You guys look so much better. Look at you guys. And I think that's about all we've got time for at the minute. I've really enjoyed this episode. Let me know if you guys have as well down in the comments. We will see what funky experiments we can fill this room with, and the little offshoot rooms as well. Guys, see you next time. Don't forget, we do have a Discord if you want to come out, hang out with us in there, and I am live on Twitch every day. Links are in the description below. And a big thank you to my wonderful Patreons who make all of this possible. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye!